Trying to get rid of the glare. Let's see. I could put it in my little handle thing right here. Yeah, that'll hold it up for me. Yeah. Oops. It popped out. Let me try it again. Maybe I didn't have it in there good enough. Let's see if it'll stay. Abracadabra, stay. Maybe I should take it up off the slippery part, but I can't. It keeps sliding out. I don't know why. It hasn't been doing that before. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should take it out of the case. Or should I? Bear with me, everybody. I'm trying to take the case off my... Never mind. I ain't gonna even go through that. See, I got this little thing. Hi, Ruby. I'm talking to myself. I was trying to fit my phone into the little carry thing, but it keeps popping out. I think I gotta take it out the case, but I'm not. Happy Sunday, Ruby. I'm trying to have a nice day, but I'm not too happy today because today's my son's birthday. He would have been 50 years old, and he's not here. And I feel a little sad. A lot of my family has been saying, Miss Ruby, happy having a birthday to Deshaun. I say, yeah, he's gone. He's no longer with us anymore. But I'll see him again in paradise in the last day. He'll rise again, and his sins are forgiven. Yeah, I kind of miss him today because it was his born day today. And many years ago, just imagine my son would have been 50 years old. Hi, Karen Thompson. How are you? Welcome to the live and happy Sunday, Karen. Thank you for coming by. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thank you. Wow. All you 9 people out there, go ahead, give me a thumbs up. Just come in the live and say hi. That's all. If you don't want to show your face, just give me a thumbs up. And that'll be fine. If not, thanks for coming by anyway. I love you guys anyway. Hi, Bulo. How are you? Hi, Twilight. Hi, Hampton. Your mom's name is Karen, and she works at Morrison's. Okay. Thanks for coming by, Twilight. Thanks for coming by, George Dewberry. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Tomorrow morning in the British Heart Foundation as a volunteer. Oh, good for you. George, you've been here before. I remember you worked as a volunteer for them. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Bullo. Please, you guys, like and share. Please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. But thanks for coming by, saying hi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening, afternoon, or night, or morning. We made it through the week, you all. We're getting ready to start a new week. Hi, Cheesy Boy. Oh, how you go fish gonna drown? Come on, Cheesy Boy. You pulling my leg, right? Yes, everybody have a wonderful day, night, evening, afternoon. And let's get ready for tomorrow. A new week. Back to work. Back to the old routine. But we all had a good weekend, didn't we? Yeah, thank you guys for coming by. Thank you for giving the thumbs up. And thank you for just saying hi. Thank you. Thank you all so much. I appreciate that. Thank you all. Hi, Bud Files. Hi, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You all are always welcome. And I'm so glad you all just come by to just say hi. That makes me feel so good. It really does. It helps me get through my day. Today is the day of my son's birthday, and he died 7 years ago in a car crash. And just by you guys coming by, you all really help make my day. You're helping me to get through this day. It's been a sad day, and I'm trying to smile, but deep down inside, I'm hurting because this is my son's birthday, and he's no longer with us. But I'm glad you all came by just to say hi. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. It really does. Thank you all. And thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you for just coming by and saying hi. That means the world to me. It really does. I appreciate you guys. Your brother died when he was 56. So young. My son was only 42. Yeah. Yeah, he would have been here and handsome, and he would have been saying, hi, Mama. Hi, Akrim. Thank you. Thank you, Akrim. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. God bless you for that. God bless you for that. Thank you so much. George, you have my serious condolences on losing your brother because I know the feeling. I've lost 2 brothers. I grew up with 3. I lost 2. One died with a heart attack, and the other one had brain damage. He had some kind of brain aneurysm, stroke, or seizure. He never came out of it. He stayed like in a coma for 3 years. And then all of a sudden, all his organs shut down. And my brother was gone. Wow, 4 months old. So you don't remember your mom. You've been through a lot. You know what? I think everybody around the world has been through some type of grief. And I'm so glad we're here to support each other. And all of y'all that has lost loved ones, I love y'all with all my heart. And I know how you feel. I feel your pain. And I've been there. So it's going to be okay one day. Ruby Gems can tell you. The God we serve has promised us that all our loved ones is going to be resurrected. They're going to come back to us one day. All we got to do is believe that and wait and hope. They'll be back. We'll see them again. That's a promise from the Almighty God. We will see them again. And I miss my husband so much. My husband's been gone 15 years. And just imagine being a widow all those years. I had to grab my teddy bear and hug myself and go to sleep. And I still do. I just don't want to remarry. I want my husband back. He was good to me. So I'm willing to wait forever if I have to get my husband back. And my son. I still have my daughter-in-law and my grandchildren, but I want my husband back and my son. Point blank. I miss those guys. But I know they would want us to go on with our lives. Yeah. Thank you, George. I know they would want us to go on with our lives. So y'all, let's just keep going. And we'll pray for each other and pray with each other and be each other's strength and backbone. We're going to get through this. We're going to be okay. It's okay to cry. And we're going to be okay. We're going to get through this. And if every time I come on a live and y'all want to talk about it, let's talk about it. Let's get it out. Let's support each other because we have lost loved ones. And we need each other's support. And I love you guys because I know y'all know how I feel. And I know how y'all feel. And it's okay. We're going to get through this. We're going to keep living our lives, and we're going to support each other. Kareem, George, y'all make sure. Bud Files, thank you for coming by. Hello, darling. I remember you. I remember you too, George. Names is like ringing a bell. You guys keep coming by. I did. I did go to my Sunday service today. And we talked about forgiveness. As long as when we ask God to forgive us for our sins, we have to forgive each other, no matter what happens. As long as we forgive each other, when we ask God to forgive us, He does. But He said we have to do the same. If your worst enemy asks you for a glass of water, give it to him. Give him the coat off your back. Just be kind. Be forgiving. That's what our lesson was about today. Always be forgiving. You've only got one brother and one sister in your family. Oh, well, that's good. Hold on to them tight. Because sometimes it seems like people just slip away from you. So if you got a mother, father, son, daughter, sister, brother, good friend, best friend, next door neighbor, aunt, uncle, cousins, grandparent, hold on to them tight. Tell them you love them. Hug them when you see them, because people are slipping away from us. Love your family. Love your friends. Love your neighbors. Love everybody, because they'll slip away from you. And you want to have that love in your heart for them. If they do slip away, you can say, well, I know I loved them and I know they loved me. And it's okay. They're resting now. They're at peace. The elders in my congregation told me, they said, Ruby, your son is resting. He's at peace. Your husband is resting. They're at peace. And my husband had cancer. My son just was killed instantly in a car crash 7 years ago. So I'm just surviving through it. I'm still numb. I feel nothing, but I'm learning how to smile again, and I'm getting through this, and I'm gonna be okay. Sometimes this is hard. Sometimes it's hard. I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying not to. I couldn't hold back those. They just insist on coming out, so I just let them come out. I'm sorry. I apologize, everybody. Yep. One day at a time. It's so hard. And you get so lonely without your companion. And you don't hear that, I love you, mama. You don't hear that anymore. But I just keep going no matter what. I just try to keep going. Today has just been one of those days because today is my son's birthday. Thank you. Thank you, Ruby. I'll get past this. This too will pass. I'm just having a moment. Oh, if I could just stop these tears from coming. They won't stop falling. Oh. I said I wasn't going to cry on live. Oh, they just won't stop falling. I'll be okay. Oh, I'll be okay. Whew. I was trying not to. They just kept falling. I couldn't stop them. They just kept coming. I think I'm going to be okay now. Okay. So y'all know whenever we talk about grief, Mr. Rupert's going to cry. But we need to just talk about it sometimes so we can be strong for each other. And we can uplift each other. Don't cry out, Kareem. Don't cry. If you start crying, I'll start crying again. Don't cry. You're going to make me cry again. Let's not cry. Let these be tears of joy because we know our loved ones are at peace. Why do people's nose run when they cry? I don't want to be sitting up here with a snotty nose. I'm trying to find a Kleenex because I can feel my nose. Find one of my little makeup pads. Why do people's nose run when they cry? I don't want to be crying and all of a sudden my nose is snotty. That's not cute. Yeah, we are the same, George. I don't want to cry. And don't you cry because you'll make me cry more. I'm trying not to. And I'm trying to keep my nose from being snotty. Okay, now. I know, but you know how you cry sometimes, then all of a sudden it comes from your eyes and then it runs from your nose. I don't want that. It doesn't look very attractive. But I think I'm okay. You sound like my mama when you pronounce my name. Kareem, oh, thank you. I am a mama and a grandma. That's why everybody call me Miss Ruby. It's just that I like adventures and I like to travel. And I use my skills wherever I go. Like a couple of years ago when I was in Jamaica, we saw a car accident. I grabbed the first aid bag, went running to the person, put my gloves on, and I took some gauze and wrapped it around that leg because they had a broken bone. And I just wrapped it tight, and it was blood coming from the arm. I had to put a tourniquet on it and stop the bleeding. And when the police came, they say, I said, I'm a nurse. I just do this till y'all got here. And then when they came, I left. So that's what I like to do. That's why I call myself Miss Ruby's Adventures. I adventure out. I'm not afraid to adventure out. I'm not afraid to travel alone because I go in grace and I go with God. I'm not afraid. But a friend of mine named Eric, he told me stop walking in the woods because I used to love to walk in the woods. He told me to stop. Mama Ruby. That sounds good to me. So I stopped walking in the woods. I don't walk in the woods anymore. We got a lot of woods back there. But Eric said don't walk in the woods anymore. So I don't walk in the woods anymore. I go to the park and walk. It's just today is just one of those days. I'm usually cheerful. Yesterday on live, everybody was happy and we was laughing. Today we all crying. My son's birthday. And then everybody's talking about their loved ones. And we all feel each other's pain. So you know what? We're all one big happy family. And I'm Mama Ruby. I am. But I appreciate you guys letting me cry a little bit. And I thank you all for coming by, too. And I thank you all for the thumbs up. But most of all, I thank you all for just coming by to say hi. That really makes me feel good. It lets me know that somebody out there in the world doesn't mind saying hi to a little old lady all the way over in America. And that's where I am. In America, up in the mountains, in the woods, in a little old community. And each time you leave the community, you go down these long roads till you get to the next one. And you got woods, rivers, lakes, ponds, you name it. Deer, rabbit, raccoon, foxes, squirrels, possums, beaver, moles, What else we got? Little bit bobcats, plenty of chicken, cows, goats, llamas, chickens, roosters, you name it. We got it. That's why I like city life, because I've been in the country all my life. And I like traveling and going to the city part of other countries. It's quiet in the country, but the country is the country. Everybody stays to themselves with their own family. In the city, you can walk up and down the city streets and say hi to everybody, speak to everybody, and say, "What's up? Hello, how are you? Wagwan." Greetings. You greet everybody. Oh, thank you for coming back, Karen Thomas. Hi. You've been to USA in 1984. Oh, for Special Olympics. Wow. Wow. I've been to Jamaica. I'll be going to London next. And then next year, I'm promised to go to Nairobi, Kenya. And then by the end of next year, I'm going to Egypt. I want to go to Egypt. I want to see the Wailing Walls of Egypt. I want to see the Great Wall of China. But I'll get there in a couple of more years. But the next 2 years, I've already made plans. So it's Kenya next and Egypt. And this year is London. And during the summer, I got a couple of campgrounds. I'll be up in Atlanta, Georgia. And I think I got a campground in South Carolina here in America. Oh, I think we got one in Newark, New Jersey. My godson, his father's up there, so we're going to go up. Oh, that's up north. Wow. That's a lot of traffic. I might need to think about that because I'm going to be hauling a camper behind my truck. But I'm a good driver. I drove a truck before with my husband, so I'm a pretty good driver. The thing is, when you drive here in America, and every 100 miles you have to pay tolls, it's like you pay this amount of money when you crossing the border, you got to pay. From state to state. In America, you pay tolls, and it can be anywhere from $5 to $20. So it's like that. But that's life. You going to Blackpool in June? Blackpool. Where is that? Is that in London? Blackpool. That's India. Is that India? In your spare time, tune in to YouTube to Metropolitan New Testament Missionary Baptist Church. We also stream live Sunday morning at 10. Everyone turning in is welcome. Tuning in. What is it called? Metropolitan New Testament Missionary Baptist Church. Okay. Is that here in America? Blackpool. Where is that located? What country is that? I thought so, England. I've heard of Blackpool. Okay, that's where Ruby James is from. London. And Patricia. Where's Patricia? I haven't seen any of her videos. Albany, New York. Okay. George Dewberry is in English. Albany, New York. Okay, Blackpool in New York. I've heard of Blackpool in England, but I've never heard of one in New York. I've heard of Albany, New York. I've heard of Albany. Yeah. Ruby James, have you heard anything from Patricia Jenkins? I haven't seen any of her videos. I wonder what's going on with Patricia. I'm going to go to her profile and send her a message and ask if she's okay. Or is she traveling? Because I'm kind of concerned about that. I haven't heard anything from Patricia Jenkins. George. George must be in England. Maybe he's in England. I haven't heard from her either in over 2 weeks. No videos, no new videos. Bethany! Hi, you're traveling. Good, good. Ruby Gems, Bethany is in the house. You're out of state. Woo woo! Yay for you. You get to get away. He's in Southport. Southport, England. That's where George is. Southport, England. I thought so. I thought so. Yeah. We got my Indian sister. Yes, Bethane. I'm so excited to hear from you too. Yes, the whole time you was gone, me and Ruby talked about you. And we kept on till we talked you up. And I told you I was not going to give up on looking for you. I was going to keep on and keep putting your name in everything, every website I could think of until you can be able to log into me. You finally made it. Ain't God good? You went to all the PA all the time in Ohio. Oh, okay, okay. So you're traveling now. You went from Pennsylvania all the way to Ohio? All the way. You went all the way across the country almost. You over there with Eric in Ohio. Now going to Cali. Okay. You sure you want to go to Cali? You know it's hot. They got a lot of desert. California is, I wouldn't want to live there. It's a nice place to visit, but you know, in Hollywood and Oakland and San Diego and Los Angeles and Las Vegas, they got, oh, then Florida. Oh, wow. Now, I live in Florida, but I would want to live above sea level because of the storms and stuff and the gators and the crocs. Then to Alabama. Wow. I wouldn't get caught dead in Alabama. It's a nice place to visit. Not for people of my color. And the ones that do live there, they're trying to get out. It's just a lot going on in that part of the America. They don't like black people in Mississippi or Alabama. And the ones that live there and can't move, they're very, very poor. But the ones that can, they're leaving. They're leaving. And a lot of them are going to Atlanta, Georgia, and coming to North Carolina, South Carolina. They just give people a hard time on those. But you're going to visit. Oh, okay. You're going to enjoy life. Of course. But you're going to be moving around from state to state. You're going to be busy. Are you going to be sleeping in a hotel or just you have something like a camper to live in? Or you just going to be visiting with relatives and friends? California, then Florida, then Alabama? Wow. A RV. Okay, I got me one too. I got a small one, but it's enough for me. It's like a studio apartment. Everything is all in one room. My bed, my kitchenette, my bunk beds for the kids, and my full bath. I don't have a little sink in my bathroom, but I'm ordering this thing from Amazon where it's got a sink. And the water runs down into a little bottom part, and all I got to do is empty the bottom part. But I'm ordering our own sink to go in there. But I got a shower and a flushing toilet. And a sink that runs water. I got a fridge. I got a microwave. I got a air conditioner. And I got a mount up place for the TV. And I think I'm doing good. So if you're traveling in an RV, you don't have to worry about hotel fee. No friends or family left. Oh, thank you, Miss. Thank you, Bethany. So you're going to be traveling alone? Be careful out there. That's what I was told. I was going to be traveling alone too, but I've got some cousins and some godchildren that told me since I got a place that can sleep other people, whenever I get ready to go, they're gonna go with me. Anytime I leave North Carolina, some of my cousins and my godson say they're going because for some reason they don't want me to go by myself. And I want to go out to Texas to see a friend guy named Brandon. And I want to go visit Miss Construed in Ohio. She's in Ohio. But I'm not going to stay. I'm just going to go to the campgrounds and just maybe call them or speak to them while I'm there. And if they want, I'll do a video with them or not. If not, I'll just call them. And then I'll just go to a campground. But other than that, I'm going to remain right here in North Carolina. We have over 1,000 different campgrounds right here in South Carolina. And my daughter's best friend lives in Atlanta. She's already got a spot for me to come and park my camper on her land day on a farm. So I'm just making plans. And we're going to do that during the summer. And I'll be doing all of it on video. Just you. Okay, you're with God. You'll leave alone. Just be careful. But since you're in the RV, you don't have to get out. The one I got to drive it with a truck. And I have to park and get out of the truck and go back there in the back. But I'll have somebody with me. I've decided that I'm not going to travel alone. I want to. I don't mind. But I got family members that's telling me, no, cuz, come on now. They say too many women are getting missing in America, so. It's okay. They can come along for the ride. I don't mind. You have a nice dress, an Indian dress for me. Oh, are you sure? I have to give you an address to send it to. Yeah, I have to give you an address to send it to. Oh, wow. You hear that, Ruby? Bethane's got an Indian dress for me, and I'm going to wear it. I got an African attire that somebody sent me from Kenya. I got the headdress and the whole jewelry and the dress and everything. And it's in some of my pictures. And I'll put them up so you all can see. Please. Okay, I'm going to send it. Oh, okay. I hope I look great in it. Thank you, Ruby Gems. Thank you, Bethany. I hope I look okay in it. It's got the Indian jewelry. Oh. Okay, how much does this cost? I can cash app you or send you something so you can ship it. You just tell me how to send it. Maybe Western Union. Just tell me how much, and then I'll tell you where to send it. Are you sure, Bethany? You're going to be traveling, and you're going to need your extra money. Budget while you're out there on the road. Because when you go from state to state, you're going to meet a lot of people, different people. And if you go to a truck stop, I would be very careful with the men around the trucks. But if I'm ever out on the road with my camper, I'm going to park at a Walmart or if I go to a truck stop, it's a side where they have all the campers at. Just pull back there where the campers at. Don't go by where the truck stops because some of these truck drivers, these men are very, very disrespectful. And I've already been through that. You got you? Okay. You're in an RV. Walmart is good. They don't care who park in their parking lot. I've done that before. You know, I've traveled with other people in an RV, and we had no problems when we parked in Walmart. Sure didn't. No problem. No problem. No truck stop for me. I know because when me and my husband parked at a truck stop, he was driving a truck. He got out to go to the bathroom, and I was going to go, and then these men started saying vulgar things, and he turned around and opened up his shirt so they could see his gun. And he said, I just want y'all to know that's my wife. We're not bothering you all. And when they saw his gun, everybody's mouth went shut. And then one guy said, man, we apologize. We didn't realize. I'm in the truck with him. You didn't know who I was, right? Yeah, you knew. You just saw the piece and you decided to just chill. But my husband was the type that didn't play that. Don't disrespect his wife. But we learned our lesson from that. From that day forward, we never went to truck stops. I don't care if he was driving, hauling a load. We would go somewhere and drop that load, and we'd go park at a Walmart parking lot or pull the whole truck at the back of a Walmart parking lot. They never said not one word. And in the back of his truck, he had a sleeper, a camper, and we had a porta potty. We had a fridge with food. Truck drivers nowadays, they got everything in those trucks. A kitchenette, a bathroom. They got refrigerators. They got cookers. Because those guys live in their truck and they stay on the road. That's their job. That's their life. Some of them have families they go, well, some of them got 2 or 3 families they go home to. But truck driving is like, it's like your life. That's your life. You work and you live in your truck. That's right. Campgrounds too, of course. The safest place to go is campgrounds. You go online and you book it online, you pay for it. Or you call the 800 number. That's what I do. Sometimes if I don't see nothing online, I call. And when they answer the phone, they'll say, oh yeah, we got this site. I said, I don't want to be right close to each other. I want at least 1,000 feet away from the next person so I can have some space to breathe. So I won't come out my door looking right into their door. So I kind of like secluded areas. I don't have to be near water, but I don't want to be way back far up in the woods so Bigfoot can come and attack us either. Because we scared of Sasquatch. And we don't want to run into no bears. And even though in North Carolina, if you go like 1,000 feet deep in the woods, you're going to run across a bear. They say we don't have no bear, but we've already seen the little black bear, so you got to be careful. But campgrounds, to me, is the safest place to go because you got other people around and you got the game warden walking around and they got high towers where they're looking out over the whole campground. So that's a nice place to go. Always. You seen a bear in state park? Oh, they're going to be in state parks. And yeah, that's the cheapest way because the average campground, the cheapest price is $24. And I think the highest is like $56. And that's it depends on where you, now I always get a hookup where I can have an electrical hookup. And I've been going in my car, me and my godson, because I put a tent in the back of my car and I plug up everything. I got a big Yeti battery and I have lights all the way around my tent and all the way around my car. And we've been going camping like that. We've been sleeping in tents. Sometimes we go in a cabin. Just another day. Yes, hotel, motels. They are. The average good hotel is $200 a night. Because nobody wants to sleep in a sleazy, slimy hotel with yellow sheets. I want room service, and I want white sheets, and I don't want no bathroom that the tub or the shower, the bottom is dingy, dirt. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want everything nice and white and clean. So, and the average room is $200 a month. Now, sometimes you can find a good hotel clean in another country, but I doubt it here in America. If you want a nice hotel in America, you gotta pay good for it. You gotta pay good for it. But one thing I do like about campgrounds, they have electrical hookups. But if you book a site like off grid, they got that too. They're probably $22 a night, but you got to have your own electricity. And the best way to go is like go with theirs. Pay $35, $36, and you can have everything plugged up, charge up all your stuff. And that's the way to go. Because sometimes when we slept in tents, we still plug the TV up to the electrical outlet. And we had TV. And then they got Wi-Fi, and you pay a little extra $15, $20 for Wi-Fi. And that's for the whole 2 or 3 days. And then you got internet. So campgrounds is good. That's a good idea. And you meet some of the nicest people. Some of them will come over. If they have a little grill out going on, or they have people coming in entertaining, they'll come and invite you over. And I don't accept the food, and I don't drink their drinks. But I do go over and see somebody sing, playing an instrument. They have like little dances or a little special party. And you know they love them drinks. But I be telling them, no, thank you, I don't drink. Because that's one thing I don't believe in. I'm not a sociable drinker. My stuff is always at home privately. And my husband told me to be like that before he passed away. He told me don't never be a sociable drinker. Unless it's latte, coffee, or something like that. Or tea. Now, I can drink that all day. But, you know, in the campground, they don't have that. They may have coffee the next day, but not during the night. That a lot of times they have these cold beers, stuff like that. But I don't like to drink when I'm out in the public. That's not my thing. I don't do that. Oh, speaking of tea, look what I got, Ruby. I just got this in the mail. It's good for people with diabetes, and it helps lower cholesterol. It's called guava tea, and it costs $25, and I ordered it from Amazon. And you get about 40 bags. So this should help. I got a cup of tea right here. I put a little creamer in it. It helps with cholesterol, and it helps lower your A1C and blood sugar. And a lot of people are drinking guava tea now. Yeah, I got soursop tea. That's good for cholesterol and hypertension. So I see that stuff on the TikTok store. So I just ordered from Amazon because I already got an account with them, and I've been with them 20 years. And whenever I order stuff, a lot of times I get a 10% discount. And then sometimes after about 6 months, they'll send me a gift card in the mail, and it'll be like a certificate on in my email, and it'll be for like $40 or something like that for Amazon products, and that helps out a lot. Yeah, I like that. I love tea, and I had a cup of tea last night, but I had soursop tea. I thought I'd drink a nice cup of hot tea before I go to bed, and I was looking at a movie called Tom Thumb, and then of course I had to go look at Keeping Up Appearances, and I looked at an episode of EastEnders. So I love those. And then last but not least, I went to Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. Elementary Watson. Elementary. I love that. And I watched The Hounds of Baskerville. I watched that one. These rich people walking out on the moors, man. And guess who was trying to kill them all? The family out. The cook, the maid, and the butler. Wow. Isn't that something? I love that stuff. I love British movies, detective shows. I love the comedy shows. It's all about Britain. It's all about England. I'm fascinated with that country. I don't know why, but I'll soon find out when I travel there. Bethane is going to be traveling too. I'm so excited for you, Bethane. You're going to be so excited to go to different states and see different people right here in America. And if you ever out and about and you have time, stop and see one of the museums. Go inside of a museum. Just, you might have to pay a little fee, but just look around. You'll be fascinated. When I go to Charlotte, I look in the museum. When I go to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, I go to the museum. But you ain't seen nothing till you go to London Museum with all the Egyptian artifacts. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I mean, Ruby Gems posts hers on YouTube, these artifacts in the museums in London. So you should go and see some of them for free from Ruby Gems videos. But Bethany, if you can, please post some videos on your travels. Let us know where you are. Keep up with us. Send messages on YouTube Studio like you've been doing. And because I'll read them. I'll get to them and I'll read them. Ruby's fascinated with America. A lot of people say that. And it is a fascinating place to be because of the benefits and the things to do and places to go. But when you were born and raised here, you want to kind of go outside the box. Now, if I go to California, I'll be fascinated because I've never been. I've been to Oakland in the truck, but that's been over 15 years ago. And my husband, we went to Houston, Oakland, San Diego, Los Angeles. We went to the casino in Nevada. We went to Omaha, Nebraska. We went to the Mormons in Nevada. The whole top of the hill, the mountain, is nothing but Mormons. And you can go up there and buy the tea cookies and the candles, and they invite you to stay. They'll put you in a old wooden house with old beds, and you can stay as long as you pay. And it was just so many people there. And they were making money off of the tours. And that's right here in America. People love that stuff. And when you go to the waterfalls in South Carolina, um, I think the other Niagara Falls is in Canada. So I got to go to Niagara Falls. Oh, I can't wait to go there. And that's right here in America. Oh, I got some places to go. Oh, I got plenty of places to go right here in America. But I just want to go outside the box for a little bit. Hi, Kay. You made it back again. Thank you for coming. Okay, Ruby, I know you're here. Thanks for coming by, Kay. Thanks you for the hearts. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know me, I'm still talking about traveling. Yeah, I've had a few people to come in. I've had 5 to come in. Actually, it was about 10, and then it went up to about 12, and then it went back down. So welcome, 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 Kay. We've been hoping you come in sooner or later. We will. I did a live yesterday. You know, I haven't did one in almost 2 weeks because I've been busy. You know, I finally got me a little tiny house, so I've been busy trying to fix it up and get it comfortable and ready to live in. So I've been busy. I'm just doing a little bit at a time. Right now, I'm working on paving a driveway for me to park it. And then I got to make a way to go in and out the gate. So when I get ready to travel, all I got to do is hook it up to a truck and hit the road. And then when I get back, I want to be able to back it up and put it right back in my little driveway that I'm having made to park it. And I got 2 big, what you call these jack things in the back. You lower them down and it levels it off. And that's my little tiny house. That's mine, all mine, all mine. That's my own little space. Yeah. Men call theirs their bachelor's pad. So mine is just going to be an introvert solo female pad. And her name is Jada Baby. She's a little small camper. She weighs about 2,500 pounds. She has a bathroom, shower, a kitchenette, bunk beds, and 1 big, nice, full-size bed for me. And I got my burner and my refrigerator and my microwave and an air conditioner. I'm happy, Kay. I'm happy. And I'm so glad. And Ruby Jim's been hanging in there with me. Before I even got it, I was like, oh, I hope I get it. I hope I get it. I don't know if I'm going to get it. Next thing I know, they said, okay, you can come and get it. I'm what? Oh, I couldn't get there fast enough. I said, can you all deliver it? They delivered it. They set it down right in the yard. We good. So one day soon, I'll give everybody a tour. But let me fix it up first. My daughter's bringing me, she brought me a whole box of little small pots and pans, and I got a little cooker and a rice cooker and a little air fryer, and I like, where am I going to put all this stuff? So I went out and bought these little plastic containers. They're flat, and I I'm kind of stacking things up in there so I can roll them. They got rollers on them. You can just roll them up under the bed, and I got plenty of room, really plenty of storage. And I put it in storage and put it up under the bed, and I take it out as I need it. What I'm waiting for now is the generator. Once I get the generator there, plug it up, everything. Right now, my lights work, my refrigerator works. If the toilet flushes, I got a shower, but I need my generator for the air conditioner. And the air conditioner is 2,000 BTUs. So I got to have a generator that's at least 2,000 BTUs or 2,500 or 25, a little stronger so it can pull the current from the air conditioner to work. Thank you, Kay. I'm so excited about that too. Finally, I've been trying to get this for 2 years, but I kind of had to get some credit cards caught up. Finally. Now, my credit history is enough where I can get that. So, and if I make a payment on time for 3 years, I trade the smaller one in for a bigger one. So I'm going to get a bigger one. But I'm not going to get the one that you carry behind the truck. I'm going to get the regular Class C that you drive and your house is in the back. So I told the manager, in 3 years, he said, in 3 years, Miss Ruby, we're going to make a deal with you. You pay on time for 3 years every month. We're going to get you a Class C. And I'm like, can I kiss you? He said, no, wait till you get the Class C. Then you can kiss me. I said, okay. But I said, thank you so much. His name is Brian. I said, thank you so much. He said, Miss Ruby, you're a good customer. Even when we called and said we don't know if you're going to get it, you was just happy about it. You was positive. And I even told him, I said, I know I'm going to get it because my friend, my sister, Ruby James told me I was going to get it. So I'm going to get it. The house is mine. Because we have to have faith. We have to live on faith. Walk by faith, not by sight. Yeah, good things always takes time. It does. All you have to do is be patient. You're right. Patience is a virtue. And good things come to those that wait. And I waited. And I was patient. And I was impatient. And I cried. And I was anxious. And I was upset. And I got through it all. And finally, I got my house. The first thing I did was text Ruby James. I got my house, Ruby James. I got my house. I had to let somebody know I was about to burst. I was so excited. And I said, I'm so grateful now. I'm so grateful. I don't have nothing to ever complain about, ever. But, well, Kingsley, well, hello. Long time no see, my brother. Look who's in the house, Ruby. Kingsley's World. You're waiting for your time to take your kids out of this apartment and into a house with a nice backyard. I know. Good evening, Kingsley. I know, Kate. And that day is coming. That day is coming. You're going to get that day. That day is coming. Thank you, Kingsley. Thank you. Thank you. That day is coming, Ruby. Kay Reeves. That day is coming. It will happen. You know what? Ruby James told me that last year. Because I told her I want my own place. I want my own space. And she said the same thing to me. She said, it will happen, Ruby. It will happen. And I didn't believe it, of course. But I said, I got to remember to keep the faith. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, Kingsley. I got to remember, keep the faith, Kay. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Keep the faith. Faith. It's going to happen. Just keep praying, keep the faith, and tell yourself, speak it into existence. I got this. I'm going to get this house with a nice backyard, and it's going to be a comfortable house and a safe and secure house for me and my children. Keep that thought in mind. Speak it into existence. It's all yours. And it is yours. And we claiming it in Jesus' name. It's yours. You're going to get it. It's all yours. You're going to get it. It's all yours, Kay. It's all yours. It's just a matter of time. When God is ready for you to get it, he's going to give it to you. Right, and we'll keep you in our prayers constantly because that's what God wants us to do to be happy. He wants us to enjoy our fruits of labor, and he wants us to work and make a living and do the best we can, you know. Make a little hustle. It don't have to be much, but just enough to survive. And always, always, always be grateful. Always say, Lord, I thank you for what I have got. I'm grateful. You know, always be grateful. I'm doing okay, host. Kingsley, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm surviving. I'm holding on. One day at a time. I hope you're doing okay. Oh, of course, Kay. And I'm glad you came by so we can always give you motivation because that house is yours, hon. It's yours. Because Ruby James told me a few months ago, Ruby, that house is yours. You're going to get that tiny house on wheels. And I got it. And I got motivation from her. And we're giving motivation from you. So you got to double up. You're going to get it. It's yours. You're going to get that house. There's Patricia. Patricia, hi. We have been worried about you. I haven't seen any of your videos. Where have you been, my dear sister? Oh, I love you, Patricia. I miss you. I'm so glad you came. I miss you too, doll. Please, please, please make some more videos. I watch your videos at night while I'm at work. You keep me company. And a lot of times I'm sitting there sad, flipping the TV, looking for Sherlock Holmes. But I want to see Patricia Jecky. And I remember the last one was the back porch. You was working in your flowers. And I remember you cooking chicken feet. But I want to see some more of your video. I like your videos. So, and I'm so glad Kay Reese is back, Patricia. She used to come back during the summer when we all was here. Everybody would come. Kingsley's back. Oh, I knew it was something wrong. I'm so sorry, Patricia. I'm so sorry. You're not well. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you going to be okay? She stopped making videos, and I've been worried about her. I've been trying to send messages, but I have been getting a response. But she finally showed up on my live. She's not well. Patricia's not well, y'all. We're going to keep you in our prayers, Patricia. You're going to get through this. Just hold on. Just hang in there. I don't know exactly what you're going through, but I know what it's like to be unwell. The Lord is your strength. I had pneumonia, and I was going to work every day and didn't even realize. All I know is I was so sick. And then one day, Ruby Jim said, Ruby, go to the doctor. So I decided to go to the doctor because I was trying to do the home remedies. When I went to the doctor, he said, you got pneumonia. I'm like, what? He said, ma'am, you need to go home and get in the bed. I'm taking you out of work. I said, no, I need my money. He said, I'm taking you out of work. So he took me out of work for 1 week. And I couldn't even eat. I could drink a little bit of Sprite, a little ginger ale, and then it seemed like it would boil on my stomach. And it came right back, and it was hot. I could see steam come. I had fever in my stomach. I had fever. I coughed constantly. Cough, cough, cough. I was so congested and stopped up. I didn't know what was going on. My mom said I laid here, looked like I was dying. So she said she's glad I went to the doctor. They had to give me an antibiotic shot. They gave me antibiotics, and they gave me nasal spray, stuff for allergies. They gave me stuff for infection in my throat, for thrush. They gave me antibiotic for ear infection. Oh, I had the whole 9 yards. And I didn't even know. And I'm walking around here all frisky, jumping up, going to work. And was a walking corpse almost. But finally I went to the doctor. But I'm so glad you made it Kay and Patricia, I'm so glad you all made it. But Patricia, we will be praying for a speedy recovery. I know what it's like to be unwell. I know what it's like. Excuse my eyes. I know they're a little cloudy, but just a little while ago, we all had a little crying spell. A lot of people are grieving loved ones, and today is my son's birthday, and he died 7 years ago in a car crash. So I had to get the cry out. I can still see it in my eyes, but I'm not through yet. When I get off the live, I'm going to get it out for real. Because he would have been 50, and we would have been celebrating, not celebrating our birthday, but his born day. He would have been with his wife and kids. But I would have went over there just to see what they had to eat, and of course to get a piece of the cake, because I like birthday cake. I like cake, period. But when I'm sick, I can't eat nothing. Can you imagine that? I can go 3 or 4 days and don't eat nothing. If I do, it'll come back up. I have to wait till my stomach settles. And all I got to do is get upset, and my appetite flies right out the window. And I don't know why I'm like that. I asked my doctor why. He said it's anxiety. And he said I should lose weight. I said I don't want to suffer from anxiety to lose weight. But I do want to try the Ozempic, the EpiPen that they give you to lose weight. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better, Patricia. Yes, happy birthday, our son. Thank you. I miss my son. His name was Deshaun Lee. Yeah, I miss him so much. Well, thank you, Patricia. But I don't know. Ruby Jim's got me eating everything. Me and her talk about food all the time. I'm gaining weight. Gaining weight. Ruby Jim's got me eating. And by the time I get to London, she's going to say, who is that fat woman right there? I'm saying, it's me, Ruby. I'm trying not to eat now that I'm eating. When I don't eat, Ruby Jim say, Ruby, eat something, huh? You need to eat. And I try not to eat, but Ruby Jim say eat. So I eat. That's my spiritual sister. I listens to her. So, because I know the Holy Spirit speaks to my spiritual sisters. And my ancestors' grandfather's spirit speaks to me through Bethany. She's my Indian sister. I listen to my sisters. I listen to all my sisters. We females are special. And so we treat each other special. Oh my God, this man's getting ready to butcher chicken. I gotta turn this. I can't stand this. I don't want to see that. Don't just kill that chicken in front of me. I hate to see people kill animals. I know I eat chicken, but don't kill it in front of me. They put anything on TV now. I won't ever look at that show again. Ever. Poor chicken. If they keep that up, I'll stop eating chicken. If they keep that up. I know. I know, Patricia, you cook a lot of chicken. Patricia cooks chicken feet. But I don't like to see them kill them. Don't kill them in front of me. Don't do that. Don't. I know it's just TV, but I'm not looking at that show no more. Ever. I forgot what it was. I don't want to see that show no more. They kill chickens. They grab their wings and pull them back, and then they get this big old knife, and I flipped it. I don't want to see it. Oh, thank you, Patricia Jakey. And I'm so glad you are better, but I know you say you haven't been well. But I hope you stop feeling better and go back to making your videos again. I appreciate that. I really appreciate looking at them at night when I'm at work. Because a lot of these videos on YouTube is boring. But when you're cooking, I like that because I'm learning too. And especially when you cook the fish. Now, I'm a fish lover. So, and I like swai and tilapia, but I don't eat a whole lot of other stuff. But some of the stuff I can't eat, like oysters. I seen something run out of the oyster, and that was it. My stomach turned all the way around 380 degrees, and I said I'll never put another oyster in my mouth, and I haven't. And I can't eat salmon croquettes because my daddy said they was made from rattlesnake meat, which I know they're not. But in this pea brain, when I see salmon, I see rattlesnake. So I can never eat another salmon ever in a day in my life. Not the croquette, but the fish salmon, yes. Not the croquette. Because when I opened it up and looked at it, I said, that might be old rattlesnake. But everybody say, Miss Ruby, that's not rattlesnake. I said, I don't care. I don't eat it. So I'm just, I don't know. I got one of these stomachs that's, I might not. And when I don't, I don't. I won't. So, thank you, Patricia. I'm glad you all came by. You know what? It's about 4 o'clock, and I've got to go fix my mom something. She's up. You know, she wakes up about 3, 4 Ruby Gems. But I'm glad you all came by. Patricia, Kay, Ruby Gems, Bethany, Kingsley. Wow, you guys really, how many thumbs up did I get? I got 9. Wow, that's good. And I got another hour, Ruby. I got another hour. So my watch hours will start adding up again. But I stopped stressing myself out because, like you said, I don't want to be bothered about getting monetized. I just want to keep my emotional and mental health up to par and enjoy it. And I got nice, close friends that comes in my live stream to help me enjoy it. And we get through stuff together. But Patricia, I'm going to be praying for you and you too, Kay. And I hope you're doing okay, Kingsley. You're going to be fine. Don't you worry. You're going to be fine. Ruby Gems, you're a gem. But you all, I got to go. I got to go feed moms. I love you too, Patricia. I'll be looking out for your videos, and I'll send you a message through the YouTube studio. I'll find your name, one of your old videos, and I'll send you a message, or I'll go to your profile. And I just want to say have a good evening, night, afternoon, or morning to everybody around the world that's in my YouTube chat. And I love you all so much, but you know I got to go take care of Mom. I love you. Thank you all so much. And you know what? I think I'll do this again tomorrow. If anybody wants to come back tomorrow, let's do it again. Or Tuesday. I'll let you know. I'll do a little short video, let everybody know early tomorrow. And then it'll be probably tomorrow afternoon or Tuesday. It might be Tuesday. Because I'm going to look at some solar panels for my house. So it might be Tuesday. Because I can't get up there. I'm afraid to climb the ladder and get up there. Because if I fall, oh my Lord, I'm going to lay there for a while till the paramedics come. So I'm going to get some solar panels to put up on top of my house. So when I don't have no energy, I got solar sun. Thank you, Jesus. Love you guys. And I'll see you all maybe Tuesday. Because tomorrow I'm going for shopping for solar panels. 3 o'clock. Take care, everybody. Love y'all. Get well, Patricia. Kay, your house coming. Bye.